Hey guys, you join me here at Snowman86. We are back on Moss Valley. So today we are flat out. Sorghum harvest has been started, and we have this field and the field over here to our left as well, or right even. Get my lefts and rights. We've that to sort out as well, guys. So we've a nice bit on here today. So we're going to crack on and keep going with this harvest. And before I forget, I'd just like to say a big thanks to everybody who has subscribed. And we've finally broken that 200 subscriber barrier. So I've been chasing it a while, and I'm actually delighted it's finally happened, guys. So thanks to everybody who has subbed and is following along, as always. Do appreciate it. And with that said, we'll crack on here, guys, and we'll keep our harvest going. So this crop isn't the most profitable, but I think we should yield a nice bit from it. So all saying in all, it'll probably net us a nice little bit of cash, and I'm not 100% sure when we can sell it, but I know we will be able to sell it, so that's the main thing. And between this, the soybeans, and what else did we do? We did a little bit of barley and a little bit of canola. We should have a nice bit of crop to sell throughout. One thing we must pick up is a animal trailer of some description. We're going to have to move our cattle into the new shed. So be it we either need to take a little bit of money out. I have to check the prices on them actually, because that will dictate everything. If it's going to be expensive and very dear, it's something that might end up happening later, or else, as I say, we could look into renting as well. Always the possibility to go renting, guys. So a little bit out there on my GPS lines, but we'll get back on it. So yeah, because, oh, look at that for hail damage. Dirty hail damage. But yeah, we do need to move our animals across to the big shed, and then we can scrap that smaller calf shed, and that will bring us a little bit of money as well. And yeah, by the time we'll fill the other shed, we should have enough money made then that we could actually buy back or buy another calf shed, so then we could be doing 300 cows on the farm. That would be the idea in my head anyway, guys. But we just have to see how it all kind of plays out. For now, we are doing our best. How much have I full? I'll get it. Oh, I'll get a lane or two into that yet. So we're at 60%. So we're just tipping along nicely, doing our thing. Can't complain. Trying to feed the world and make the farm a little bit of money in the same process. So the debate will be what we do next with our large chunk of cash. Obviously, I do need to sort out the other side of the bunker, but we'll have to sell out all the silage that's in that, and we've 600,000 litres. That's going to be a pain in the to sell all that. So yeah, we're just going to have to see how that works out. We won't need it all, but we do need to find a way of loading it quickly and selling it. So that will be a job down the line that we need to take on board. Disengage the GPS there, lift ourselves up. It just annoys me that neighbours field managed to escape all the hail damage, and we get riddled in every field we own. So you tell me what's just, what's fair. We're just doing what we can. But I think this time around, yeah, we'll be emptying this time around, guys. So, and then we're just going to keep cracking on with the harvest. As I say, there's not much to it. We've to finish this field, and as I say, we'll be up over there then afterwards, across the ditch line, harvesting away the sorghum there. And we have choices then with these two fields. We can either put them straight into canola and skip the barley phase, which is something I might do. Something I might do, because I think the canola would need us a better profit, and I think we're okay for straw bales for the coming year. So in my mind, I'm thinking I could skip the barley stage and go straight to canola, because this is a cereal crop, so it's not the end of the world. But the one thing we would miss out on is the straw. So we're just gonna have to think about it. We might be able to bale some canola straw maybe in future, and if that's the case, then we could remove barley from our rotation altogether. Um, just don't know how feasible it is, or maybe soybean straw. But in my mind, soybean straw wouldn't be that good for animals. Canola straw probably be a lot actually harder on the animals. Yeah, it's hard to know. So we'll have to come up with some sort of a way of maintaining straw on the farm. And it's only because the crop rotation isn't done the best. By right, we should be able to grow winter and summer barley. Should have that option. But as it stands at the moment, we do not, which is a little bit annoying. So how far down the field? Wow. Thought I'd be able to get it by backing into it, but clearly not. So we're just going to spin in here, and we should get back on our GPS. We're going to be off by a nice bit. That's close enough. So we're back into our GPS line, guys, and away we go again. So I'm going to crack on and keep harvesting, guys. I'll probably jump back to this here when we're finishing up our fields on the other side of the ditch line. And yeah, we'll see where we're standing on the farm, and I might get a better grasp of price of animal trailers, because that's probably a good one to buy. We might even buy, we could maybe take the money out on a loan, and then as we scrap the shed and it makes enough money, we can then repay the loan depending on the price of the trailer. Lots to decide, lots to think about. But anyway, we're going to have plenty of time to think as we drive up and down or across and backwards on a field. So we will continue that thought process, and yeah, we'll keep harvesting. I'll see you in a second. And we are back, guys. So nearly finished harvest. We have a couple of passes left in it, and that will be the sorghum wrapped up with us. So we're tipping along nicely. We can't complain. We've looked into cattle trailers. 25,000 is for a cattle trailer that would do our job. It'll take a few loads, but to be fair, they're short loads. It's literally driving a circle around the yard, move the animals from point A to point B, and then we can sell the shed. I think the shed should net us a little bit of money back, so that should hopefully clear most of the debt. We'll actually unload while I think of it. So with that debt then cleared, and we'd have space again on the yard, and our cows be moved into the new shed, we'd be producing slurry, manure, all that good stuff. Oh, I just realised there is slurry in the old shed. See how the problems just keep multiplying, so we'd have to probably collect that or spread it somehow. We'd have to figure that out, guys. Yeah, we'll see how we get on, but definitely the cattle shed. We could rent the cattle trailer. That might be a better option, because to be fair, we only need to move them once. So that's probably what we'll do, guys. We'll release the cattle trailer, and then we'll have to figure out a way of spreading slurry, but we could probably lease something there again. Yeah, a lot of leasing going on there all of a sudden, but yeah, that's kind of where we are. So we're just going to tip along, finish this section of harvest, and we'll see what we decide to do afterwards. We probably will end up moving cattle more or less straight away, because it just makes more sense to do it kind of straight away, guys. Oh, I was thinking my game volume was a bit low. Excuse me. Let me turn that back up. So yeah, we'll get on to moving the cattle straight away, because that's important. Demolishing the shed is not that big of a rush, but again, we'll see. Let's see how much slurry is in there. I don't think I have any capabilities of storing slurry. Thinking is distracting me from what I should be doing, so we'll forget it for a while, and we'll continue on with the harvest, guys. Yeah, we're nearly through this. All we've left after this is soybeans. Soybeans won't be till, I think, October, September, October, so we'll have a bit of time. So with a bit of luck, it'll enable us to do the few odd jobs we need to do around the place, like move the cows. So we'll just set ourselves up, get in here to this, and GPS it. So we've one pass left, guys, and then we are done. So tipped along nicely. Have a little look around the cab here. Pretty standard for the machine we're driving. It's a fancy old machine. Yeah, we're going to crack on, guys. We're going to get this done, and yeah, we'll see what fun will entail. Will we show a bit of the moving cows? We might, guys. We might show a little bit of the moving cows. It'll be fairly load them up, move them across. So as I say, we lease the trailer. That'll cost maybe €1,000, not even, and then we can go from there. It shouldn't take us too long to whip them around and move them. So it'll be pretty good deal and a sweet deal to get him into that new shed. So we are on the last pass of sorghum. After that, we are going to be flat out on sowing. So what are we going to sow? We'll probably put canola in these two fields. Thinks it makes more sense. In my head anyway, it's making more sense, and then these fields will go to soybeans the following year, so we keep a good healthy flow of cash around the farm on crops, and obviously the milk from the cows will constantly keep our money going up, so it'll be pretty good. We should be okay. If we do incur any loans, again, the milk might pay it off quicker than once we wait around for selling of crops, because we'll have to wait for the peak time. We don't have to wait for the peak times, but we're better off waiting for the peak times, because otherwise we're losing money. So we are officially finished sorghum, guys. Delighted. We'll lift this bad boy up, shut her down, clear that tree just about. Sweet deal. And we're going to head now for the trailer. We'll unload, and as I say, I'll be back here in a little bit, and we'll see what we get up to with those cattle and the moving of them. But I do think it is going to happen pretty fast, because the longer we leave them in that shed, the more slurry we're going to have to try and get rid of, unless we just sell the shed and lose out in the slurry. Oh, we're not going to fit it all in, are we? Oh, that's a bummer. Certainly not. Right, so we'll shut this down for a while, guys. We'll take our tractor trailer down to the yard. We'll unload. She's looking very grubby. We'll have to invest in a power washer at some stage, but for now we're doing okay. We don't need, well, we do need it, but we can't afford it, so it is what it is. I don't like how we don't get crop destruction of sorghum. I feel like this should be flattening those stalks and bending them, and the same where the harvester tracks should just break them. But anyway, what do I know? So we're going to get this down to the farm, guys, and yeah, I'll be back here in a little bit, and we'll be moving cattle around and doing a few small odd jobs around the farm, and that'll tie us nicely into planting. Oh my god, that was a fair tail swinger. So now we just kind of got to go back and make a little bit of a mess and try and get around that. And that's how you ride off a 200,000 pound tractor in a blink of an eye. Speed is the devil, lads. Right, guys, I'm going to get this unloaded, and I will see you in a jiffy. And we are back, guys, so on the farm, and we're just going to have to climb ourselves up here and open up the first of the pit. Nicely done. We'll jump our way back down, so that's some fine looking silage, guys. So we're going to attempt to make a mix here fairly quickly if we can. Not sure how well this is all going to work, but we need to get ourselves somewhat set up. So, oh, that should be going in there. So it'll take probably 3 to 4 shovels, I would imagine. Let me just see, can I can. Nicely done. And it looks like we can affect the whole pit this time. So this is That is looking good once you get over the state of it around the pit. We'll probably put 4 shovels in. 4 twos, that's 8, that's 9. So yeah, it'll be a mix, kind of half and half. Just the way it's going to work out. Or if I do shovels like that, not quite half and half, but you know what I mean. So we're just going to do our best here to do what we can. And let me get back down in here. There's a load. Happy days. So made it kind of awkward with my parking skills, but hey ho, we're slowly getting there. And we might throw one more in just for good measure. I think my hay bales are in the vicinity of 8,000 to 9,000 litres a bale, so excellent. This is working out rather well, guys. And now that we've cracked open that pit, we can actually probably start selling from straight away, because I don't think we're going to need to hold on to everything. So this should be the last one there, and then we need to run away around, get a hay bale for ourselves. So we'll throw our bucket off here. And we'll skedaddle around the farm, pick up a hay bale, and we'll be back here, make this mix, feed it to the animals now that they've all moved across. So we ended up leasing the trailer as well, guys, so it cost us 1,300 euros, I think it was. So if you're wondering where the money has slowly dwindled down to, that's where it's gone. And we'll get in here and we'll just start removing the bales that are the best stacked bales in the world. And I must see, actually, straw. Never thought of that. Can we direct feed straw in? I hope we can. It's going to be embarrassing if we can't. But we'll see how we get on. So this one now, oh, little bit. There, oh, too far. Push it off the edge. That should do the job the finest. So if we jump into New Holland, we should have TMR. And we do have TMR, as far as I can see. So we'll fire up the old thing, and if we drive along here now, we should get the option to feed, hopefully. Tip side right, we want to be on this time. So if we hit I now, there we go. Boom, feeding to the cows. Don't know where it's going to appear. Oh, it appears right on the front, so we're just feeding on the ground. Not the prettiest, but it'll do. And that is us empty of TMR, guys. So if we quickly jump out, how are they looking? Yeah, so we could fit 80,000 litres in there. We don't obviously need to do that, but it's the health, yes, 100% health. So that's what we're looking to keep, and we probably have kept it now, I'd say. And if we jump over here, we have 8,000 litres food. There's a load of straw and there's manure in there. Strangely enough, it's not showing me any. Oh, it is there, slurry. It was showing it. So we've no straw, sorry. We've 64,000 litres of slurry. And I don't think we've any milk in there either, so that's probably a good thing. I don't see it showing up milk. Let's run down here and have one look. It's not showing up any milk, so I think we might have gotten away with that. So we could lie the loss of this and just sell it. If we do that, it'd be worth. Let me just see what it'd be worth. Nope, wrong button. Is that it? 19,000. Yeah, it'd be worth 19,000 to us. So, probably to be fair, is it worth the hassle of coming over here and unloading the slurry? 64,000 liters. It's probably not. Not sure what that glitch was. Probably not worth our hassle, but we should now be in a good place here. Should be in a good place here. We can hold 30,000 liters manure. We'll have to find some sort of a storage area for that if we're doing it. Yeah, we're in a good place there now with this shed. So that is looking good, guys. So I am going to leave it for here. I'm going to figure out a couple of things to do, but either way we'll be back next day. You see the harvests are back in the shed and the head are back in the shed. Yeah, we'll be back here next day and we will be definitely 100% seeding canola. Yes, we will, because this field was canola and that will be going to soybeans. So yeah, that's what we're at, guys. So until next time, I've been Stone86. This has been Moss Valley, and again, thanks for everybody for subscribing and tuning in. And yeah, sorry for the bit of a hit and miss episode, but until next time, we'll see you all again, guys. Take care.